at your wish.
Call the voice line. Leave a mic drop. All right, me and Voltaire are back with another mic drop episode. It's probably going to be a shorter one. I just wanted to get back in the groove. I missed Voltaire. I missed you.
Hi and hello, everyone, and hi and hello, Max.
Yes. So we could start out with in the mic drop. We're going to just do spoilers. It's late at night. Did you see the list that this new episode of the Acolyte?
I did.
Okay. Do you want to give your initial thoughts?
I haven't really.
Spoilers. You could go spoilers.
Yeah, I don't know that I disliked it, but I'm very mid on this episode. I didn't.
It's not my favorite episode because I really liked Saul. And it's not a great episode for Saul.
Yeah, he was coming off as a real hero, and I guess that's part of the thing is to shatter expectations. They presented him like this very noble and hero Jedi, and it turns out he was impulsive and jerk-like, quite honestly.
He's probably the worst Jedi I've ever seen. No, seriously, and I really that's frustrating because I really liked him. Like I was hoping that Carry-On Moss's character was going to be the one that screwed up the events for May and Osha's mom, in her coven, but it was really Saul. Yeah. And then I'm like, did he really mess it up though? Yeah, he because this is spoilers, he killed their mother, but would have the rest of the witches actually attacked even if he didn't? That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, do you think because the other mother was ready to go, right? So if he wouldn't have accidentally killed her, would they have still gone to battle? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like kind of a situation where everybody's tense and like what they call a Mexican standoff. Everybody's got ready to fight, but nobody's doing anything. And any slight move is going to start the whole thing. But she started it. She got into that smoky mode. That was an attack, right?
Well, no. She said when she got lightsabered that she was going to let him take Osha, but why did she go into that phasing? That's
the implication was she was going to take over the Padawan again, right?
Yeah. I don't know. RJ is the, and listen, if you do want to be a guest on the mic drop, contact Voltaire. We might try to squeeze in another episode this week if we're both available. We'll see later on the week. Maybe Friday night, Saturday night, or something. What wasn't an attack? You mean what Soul did to Osha, or Soul did to?
No, I think he's trying to say when she got all smoky, that wasn't an attack. Then what was it, Brucifer? She was going all smoky
because the other witches in the coven did the same thing when they took over the Wookiee.
Right.
Yeah.
And I agree with RJ. The show has been predictable. We all saw this part coming, that the Jedi were going to be shown to have done something weird and all that kind of thing. But I don't think it's trying to be clever in that regard. It's interesting though. He's violating orders. Trinity told him you're not supposed to go there. And then when she told him to go chase down the Padawan, he was just supposed to chase down the Padawan. But he still said, no, we're going in. You know what I mean? He took that as the opportunity.
He's way too emotional. He shouldn't be a Jedi.
Yeah, well.
Honestly, he should not. If we're going by the code of the Jedi, he should not be. He's way too emotional. Like, she needs me. Jedi aren't like that.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon was a little bit like that, but not. But he thought he found the one, though.
Yeah. Do you see? So there's a set. We're jumping a bit ahead. So when they figure out what's going on, and then she goes, "I'm going to contact the Jedi Council to see what they say to do." And then she says, "Well, we've been told to go home." He's like, "No, we can't go home." And then he ends up going in there and messing everything up. Did you get that kind of like as an allegory for other stuff, like the Jedi are? I hate to say this stuff. The police. And their and Saul is essentially a rogue cop who was kind of going overboard, thinking he was doing something great. Am I reading too much into it?
I mean, that's interesting. I didn't get that at all for me. No.
Yeah.
I got him as too emotional, and like he wanted also that there was an important part there where like she was like kind of like mock him. That's why you don't have a Padawan. He really wanted a Padawan, and to a weird extent. Like he wasn't ready. So
yeah.
Although the action made the episode worth it with the Wookiee Jedi. That was legit awesome.
Yeah, he fought kind of slow and that kind of thing, but it was okay. It was predictable of how it's how a Wookiee you would imagine would fight. I mean, he should have the strength and just be kind of a little bit lumbering and that kind of thing. So I don't know. And the witches, did they look okay to you, or did they feel kind of like
they looked better than the other episodes? I mean, the thing I don't like is just like in The Last Jedi when they do something cool new with the Force, like control, like they're all controlling, and then Carrie-Anne Moss's Jedi character stops them, they all die. I hate that. I'm like, this is really stupid. I don't like that. Because you use the Force to control other people, if someone interrupts, just like when Luke was Force projecting and then he just died. I don't like that. Like, they do some other crazy stuff in these movies with super powerful Sith and Jedi, but doing stuff like that, and they're like, okay, I'm dead. I hate that. I mean, does that bother you, or is it just me?
What do you mean exactly?
Like when they're all concentrating together to take over the Wookiee Jedi's mind, and then Carrie-Anne Moss's Master Endara interrupts, she stops them, and then they all faint and die.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Who is this?
Oh man.
You brought him on to just complain about the Acolyte. Oh no.
Yes, this show's about strong opinions.
I didn't think I was gonna get on. I thought I was gonna get on next week, but oh well, I'm here.
Okay. Well, you saw this episode. You said you don't like it, but you're still watching?
Well, I'm hoping the show gets better by the end.
Well, you only got one more episode.
I kind of gave up hope at this point.
The last few episodes were fire to me. This episode was just
episode 5 for sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start.
We're getting sound strange. You don't have Doctor Strange. I have to get you on for me, and I do want to have Doctor Strange on next.
Yeah.
I want to do a whole episode about Strange Marvel in the next phase of phase.
So we
after
did flashbacks back to the flashback.
Yeah, I thought that broke the rhythm of the show was going on all cylinders to do a flashback episode.
So here, once again, this is what frustrates me. Once again, a Disney Plus show has put itself into the position of trying to wrap up way too much with one episode.
Yeah,
which happens over and over and over again. They keep doing this.
They really could have done this flashback episode.
It should have been all of episode. It should have been one
Before
episode.
the stranger
Yeah,
came in.
it should have all just been one episode.
I feel like I've seen this before where they've had shows or movies where I'm trying to think what I saw this in most recently, where they had a flashback from different perspectives. Oh yeah, the what's that movie with that Ridley Scott movie with Matt Damon and Kylo Ren?
Oh, The Last Duel.
Right. You know how that movie
that was better executed because that was kind of like the whole point of like the whole movie was structured that way. The show has not been structured as a nonlinear narrative.
No, I agree, but that's what she was going for, right? Like, here's their perspective or their view. No, that's different because everybody had a different perspective in that one. This is just different people having the same flashback, but what they're seeing at the time. It's an interesting route to go down. But where would they put this if they were trying to show this? Just do it all in 2 episodes?
I would have made the entire flashback the penultimate episode, maybe. Just restructure it.
Oh, they can't end a series with a flashback, though, RJ.
No, the penultimate episode, like the episode before the
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, but you know what? It's like it's okay, that's fine, but we all knew that this was coming, right? When we saw
Well, the issue is, yeah, I agree. The issue with this is that this is a show that was built around mystery and intrigue. But the mystery was extremely predictable and everyone saw this coming anyway. Like, it's not, if you're trying to build a show around a murder mystery or mystery in general, and the answers are this predictable, it doesn't make exactly for a satisfying.
The only thing I'm disappointed in is the lightsaber whip. I was disappointed. It's not as cool as I thought it would be. It was pretty lame, actually. And yes, this is Leslie Headland's partner. I think she does a better job. You know, people are so like going nuts that this is her partner, and she
By the way,
hired her.
I'm going to just add to the negative dog pile because it is news. Did you guys see the Nielsen numbers for the show?
Well, that's the thing, though. You could share. That is part of it. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Let me bring this up. I appreciate that. Hold on. I'm not on my channel. If you are just getting here, please thumbs up the video. Appreciate it. And support the mic drop. And if you haven't already, please leave us some voicemails. Cal hasn't been around, so we need someone else to fill in.
Oh, no, I was hoping we get some more voicemails from Graham Wellington or Sally Smith this week, but
I mean,
you know what? The show has been because of the holidays. Everybody doesn't know when the show's on.
Yeah, let me see here. I appreciate that, Voltaire. I wasn't prepared.
No, don't worry about it. I like to reward the people watching. You get a membership.
Yes, and take advantage of even the mic drop mailbag if you don't want to leave a voicemail. We only have 4 likes. Come on, everyone. Get those likes up. Get those likes up for
Come on.
Yeah. All right. So let me bring up the stream here. See who's back as a member. Okay, so we got Anthony Cheeseman. No, not Cheeseman again. No, I'm just kidding. Anthony Cheeseman is back. Anthony Cheeseman, you better be leaving topics in the mailbags. The members mailbag.
Wait a minute.
And the hot mic mailbag. What?
Did Voltaire just gift a membership to himself?
Yes.
How does that happen?
I have no idea.
That's good. That's amazing, Voltaire. I've never seen that happen. Good.
I didn't even think that was possible.
Yes.
Oh, now we know. Everything's possible on the mic drop.
Voltaire is back. That dude Vince is back. Lay Nadelli is back. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And why don't you give a thumbs up for Voltaire for gifting some 5 memberships? That's really nice. Really nice. Okay. So, talking about people who had questions, including RJ, about this.
No, I did not have questions about that.
Sexualization.
No, it's not true. Yeah, and I did mess up the title at the beginning. Look what when will we get true equality? LOL. Thank you a lot. Well, that's exactly what Biden would have said. And should we talk? We can talk about Biden. We can talk about that in the next topic if we want.
There's mailbag questions related to that. So
yes. So, do you know where I'm going with this, Voltaire?
What? That they're sexualizing men only, or what?
Yes, it's not true. It's not really. It's not true equality. And there's look, all the anti-SJWs, they go cry about everything, but on this point, they are right. It's okay to show a beefcake guy with his shirt off consistently, and we do not get the same treatment for ladies in Star Wars right now.
I think it's unfair.
It just isn't happening. What?
It's unfair to the ladies.
It's unfair to all of us. I want sexiness. Bring back the sexy consistently.
What was the last sexy female Star Wars character? What's
I mean, Ray had her moments, but it wasn't
Slave Leia anymore. It's Jabba slaying Leia.
Jabba Slayer Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Leia when she's held captive, you know, the way she's laying there like this.
I mean, Star Wars has never really been. Star Wars never been a franchise about sex appeal, though.
No. There's been relationships. Lando was flirting with Leia back of their Han.
Yeah, but it's not like sex appeal, though. You know, I mean, I guess Lando's the closest. Lando and Leia.
Han was sexy. I know. You know, there was all that stuff. I don't
know
why people are
showing off muscles and showing off cleavage or anything like that.
Well, I mean, where's the don't you want equal opportunities for the ladies, RJ and Voltaire? I'm serious. I mean, it's
interesting. I mean, like, because there hasn't
I'm not been against let's be clear. I am not against this whatsoever. I have no problems with these scenes.
Yeah, there was the only sexiness in Star Wars was 1983, Return of the Jedi. Nothing in the prequels, no sexiness in the prequels.
No, that's not true. Natalie Portman and Attack of the Clones.
What? What's she wearing? She's wearing the jumpsuit.
Dude, she was wearing dude, that outfit was like when she was seducing Anakin, man. Remember the Robot Chicken skit? That outfit.
Oh, look, we got some audience members. Dr. Strange's shirt is currently off. Yes. I think everyone take their shirt off right now.
All right.
Is that why you're fasting so hard?
Water drip drip. No, I don't necessarily want topless.
That's part of it.
No, but why? It is the scales have gone just the other way, and now it's not. You're not getting it in all pop culture. You're not really getting that sexiness across the board. Now it's only the men. I'm all for it, though. I have no problem with I'm not grasping my pearls. I would like more of it. It's fine. I think all those.
You want more dong in these shows?
I mean, no, I don't.
But seriously, yeah, you guys, Voltaire, you do not remember the
prequels. Or Acolyte, but maybe Hot D. Yeah, I don't care.
Do you guys seriously not remember the prequels that well? Because Natalie Portman, now that I'm thinking,
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You're getting none of the sexiness with the ladies in Star Wars right now. None of it. I mean, look at, for instance, they had an opportunity. She's not a Jedi in The Rise of Skywalker when you had Oscar Isaac and that character he had a relationship with.
Oh, the bounty hunter character that was completely.
And she was completely covered all. You
never saw her face the entire movie.
Yeah.
Or did you see her face? I don't remember. Did you ever see Kerry Russell's face?
Yeah, movie? You did. But no. there's just what?
What was the name of the character in Rise of Skywalker?
I forget. It was not memorable.
Not at all.
That movie was awful.
I guess the one exception was Solo Kira. They did good with Kira.
Okay, you saw her eyes. You never saw her face. You only saw her eyes.
Yeah. I don't know why. Why are people talking about this more? I don't get it. That was my big main topic, and Voltaire's kind of quiet on this one. I thought
you know why? Because you know what? It's honestly because guys. But
they were right. They were right about this thing. It's okay to show men. It's not okay to show women.
You know why? Because guys don't care. Like men don't care if they're sexual.
I don't care.
Sexualize me all you want, but there's not much. I'm just
what it is.
Ghost Rider shirt and my hat.
Well, actually, nobody's watching this show according to Nielsen. So
What?
Yeah,
this
we'll get to that. No, I wanna talk
I know, I'm just making a joke.
Do you have a report there? Because it was I thought that was cherry picked, RJ.
No, the Nielsen numbers. Yeah, I was watching Grace Randolph's live stream, and she was covering the Agatha stuff, and she said like the Nielsen numbers for Acolyte are actually quite bad.
Oh no! So that's
I saw a tweet on it, Max. Did I not send it to you? I thought.
Yeah, there was the data came out. I think it was Bespin Bulletin put out a tweet.
No, I didn't.
Bespin Bulletin is I believe they have a little bit of a bias. There's anti Star Wars coverage.
They're one of the biggest Star Wars news sites out there. What are you talking about?
I thought they were more like in line with like
No. They're fine as far as I'm aware.
Okay. So you think they're fair? Okay.
I think they're fair.
I thought they were with that. I forget even. I haven't covered those sites so long. The ones that all the anti-SJW channels cover.
No, that's Bounty in a Comic.
Bounding, yeah. I thought it was similar.
No,
to Bounding.
Bespin Bulletin's a totally separate website. They're pretty neutral.
No, I thought they were associated with or something. Okay, so I was
don't
wrong.
think so.
All right, so here it is. I found it. Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the numbers aren't good. Listen, it does not mean it won't get a season 2 because Andor did worse. So, not world class BS. Come on, man.
I just retweeted it. I just retweeted it because I found
a better source for this. It makes us look bad.
But
about this.
This cosmic book news. It doesn't matter. They all share the same info.
I know, but it makes us look bad.
Nielsen ratings. Disney Star Wars fan base plummets by 75%. I want all the context of that though.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find the better.
Plummet from what? The premiere?
No, let me get I'll get a better tweet.
Yeah, you know what? Josh tweeted about it. That's where I saw
it. I'll get it. Hold on. I'll help you guys out. Hold on.
Please. But
because I want you guys to actually look at the numbers, not
what's the context though? Plummet 75% from what?
I don't
the
even
premiere,
know.
From a different Star Wars show?
They're probably comparing. I don't even know. That's the problem.
The one I saw compared it to other Star Wars shows.
Here you go. I got the tweet. Hold on. Posting in the private chat because I'm on my phone, remember, so I can't pull it up. But
why are you always on your phone?
Because listen, I just got hired. I just got a job.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, congratulations, RJ.
Great.
Yeah. I got the phone call yesterday morning. So,
all right.
That's a big deal. Your first job, like
I've been trying for over a year, so it's been
awesome.
Keep
in mind, Voltaire handles the guest list for the show. If anyone wants to come on in the future, it's one at a time. So here is from the Bespin Bulletin. The Nielsen numbers came out for the Acolyte today. It had 488 million minutes watched for the first 2 episodes. When you divide the minutes by the runtime, the Disney Netflix method, it gives us 6.4 million views, not viewers.
And then they compared it to the premieres of the other shows.
Right.
Okay. That's Kenobi, Boba Fett, and Ahsoka.
It's second to last.
Well, that's all the shows.
Well, Andor got a second season. So that's not horrible.
But it's second last.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not horrible though. Ahsoka, Boba Fett, and Kenobi are all more well-known characters than the Acolyte and Osha, and all these are all new characters.
Well,
this isn't doom and gloom for me. Like if you were gonna provide the context and say, okay, this is horrendous, it's not horrendous for me.
If you put this in the context of all of Disney Plus, this is not good. Like it's not gonna. This is the thing you have to realize that this might be the peak of where the show is, and it drops off from here, and that's kind of the concerning thing.
Okay.
Now I'm not going to say this rules out a season 2 because Andor got a season 2, but I don't know.
It's interesting, and these numbers. We'll never know the reality of these numbers because the streamers won't.
And this is the first episode, or is this?
This is discussing the premiere. So 2 episodes. 2 episodes.
Okay. So I want to see later on the season once you get to that 5th episode, because I think
I mean,
we're gonna.
I think the websites, everyone's gonna keep tracking it from here because Nielsen runs a month behind, because the way Nielsen tracks their data, they're a month behind because it takes a month to. So, for example, how long has it been since the Acolyte premiered? About a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're only just now getting to how the premiere did.
Well, it's almost 2 months because this is the 7th episode.
Okay. So yeah, so starting this week, every time Nielsen does a new report every week, we'll get updates on this show and how it's doing. So
oh, look at Echo Base, 344 viewers complaining, watching. There's a huge market for it. But yeah, that doesn't.
Okay, Shikism, thank you for the clarification. So Andor got a second season because when they greenlit that show, it was for a 2-season show. So the second season was built into it already.
It was actually supposed to be a 4-season show, and they combined the second season, the last 3, into 1.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Andor
that was also because of the main actor, Diego Luna, said, I'll be so old if we do this by the time
we wait too long, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a unique case of a show being greenlit for 2 seasons automatically.
Okay. If you would be so kind as to do me a favor as well, anyone that's interested, our good pal Rhea is back making, besides X, making YouTube content, and she did a great video on the X trilogy. So go support Rhea on the Glimmercast channel if you would like. Go check out.
It's really well produced videos, everybody.
Yes.
It really takes time and care.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Have either of you seen Maxine yet?
Yes, I did. I just didn't do a review of it yet.
But you haven't seen the first 2, right?
No, I did. I saw all of them. I just was too tired to do a review that night.
Can I ask for your opinion?
Sure.
What's your opinion?
I think
start with your opinion of the other film. Start with X.
Yeah, start with that. Let's go.
Okay, X is my least favorite.
Okay.
I liked it. That? It's really weird.
Yes, it is. It's
it's
pretty weird.
And I'm not like a prude or anything. I'm not clutching my pearls, but it's like really into the corn industry type.
You didn't watch it with your family, did you?
I watched it with my wife and Ray.
Okay, that's okay.
Confession.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're gonna go see Maxine this weekend because I'm going on a little trip. So my dad has not seen any of these movies, and we're gonna go see Maxine this weekend. So I watched X with him tonight.
With your dad?
Yeah, it's a little.
Did you get up to go to the bathroom during the Jenna Ortega?
Pearl is my favorite too, Rhea, because it showed like once you get the Pearl, you're like, oh, this director knows some stuff. Like he does different techniques, filming techniques. It's a different era. There's like he goes back to like it looks like an old film.
I also prefer Pearl to X. I think Pearl's a much better.
It's funny. This past weekend, a friend of mine, she was going to go see Maxine. She hadn't seen Pearl, so she came over and I watched Pearl again. And I got to tell you, it's a really well done film. It's really.
Here's why I also like
Pearl. Good in it. Surprising.
I would go Pearl, Maxine, and then X. And the reason is it also Pearl and Maxine give Mia Goth time to shine. Like she is in X and she does great.
This is the X it's more of an ensemble movie versus it being mostly her.
And Maxine is really good at the beginning. It's a really good movie. At the beginning, it's like amazing. The 80s, the music, the tone, the filmmaking. It really feels like it. And it's a great movie on her character. I would say the weak point for me, without trying to get into spoilers, is there's got to be a villain in this, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't like the villain that much.
So hang on, refresh my memory. How is Mia Goth and X related to Pearl, or what
so far they never really explained it. It's just that basically the idea is that Mia Goth played Pearl, old grandma Pearl in the first movie.
Right.
She played Pearl and Pearl. And
this is potential spoilers if you haven't seen the Pearl and X, but
they're old movies.
Yeah,
the idea is that
X is Maxine, and she's Maxine. She's in that movie, and this
right.
is
and then Maxine's a direct sequel to
and
X.
Pearl, and this is a spoiler too, but Pearl is like a prequel to to X based on. I mean, this is all spoilers. Should I say it?
Well, not for Maxine. I mean, no spoilers for Maxine.
No,
but...
Pearl.
No
Well,
spoilers.
I guess.
Pearl's an old movie. It's on Amazon Prime for free.
Okay. Well, Pearl is a prequel to the villain in X.
Yes.
Her story.
Yeah, it is.
And Mia Goth just happens to play both. Yeah.
I think the idea is in X is a movie about essentially like old lady Pearl sees herself in Maxine, and it's like a literal metaphor, I guess, too. Because that whole movie's got a weird thing about like old people versus younger people kind of thing got going on. The themes of that movie being about these old people like are feeling. I don't know. It's a weird movie, but it's kind of like they feel disillusioned that they've gotten older and they can't do things like these young people can. You know. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just
no, I know what you're saying. Like it's like they're
I kind of want to research the director and see what he does next, and then I also want to see Mia Goth acting without Ty West directing, like how she does with other directors.
Well, I wanted to ask you, Max. They said that Maxine is the final film of this series. It's the finale. Did you feel like it was a good ending for the story, or do you feel like they could do more?
I think they could leave it here, or they could continue, and then they could even do a spinoff, sort of like Breaking Bad. There's some characters in here that are introduced that they could even do their own spinoff. For example, I guess it's not a spoiler, but Giancarlo Esposito's character. I'm like, they could do something.
I didn't even know that.
They could do something with his character.
Maxine has the biggest budget and the biggest cast of any of these movies. It's got Kevin Bacon, Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, they could do a whole movie
Halsey,
on Kevin Bacon.
Halsey's in this.
They could do a whole movie on Kevin Bacon or Giancarlo Esposito's characters. I could easily see it, a spinoff, but they don't have to. I'm just saying if they wanted to expand the universe, you know. I don't know how far Ty West, maybe he wants to do something completely different next time. I have no idea. I have to look at his IMDb. I have to go through what is another good Mia Goth movie that she was not this.
There was a movie that she was in. It was with Alexander Skarsgård, I think. It's called Infinity Pool. And then she was also in, I think she was in the Suspiria remake. Could be wrong though.
I think you're right about that, actually.
All right, so since we've been talking about this a little bit, let's get Isaac's super chat. Thank you so much for the support, Isaac. We really do appreciate it. Then we'll do some mailbag and good news of Twitter, because I can't be up too late because I had no naps and no snacks. So there's a grumpy Max.
And this is your third show, right?
Yeah.
How come you didn't eat anything?
No, I ate something. I am really trying hard to lose weight, really hard.
Good for you.
And I'm trying not to nap.
Well, you know, it would help if you didn't eat Big Macs every day. I
do not listen to Cheeseman. It's fake news.
Sometimes it's Whopper.
No, I did eat one. I did eat. Okay, I will admit I was really hungry, so I got the hot dog drink combo at Costco before I.
That's $1.50. That's hard to resist.
Yeah, and then later on, I did, because my mom said pick up a pizza from Costco. I had one slice of pizza later on tonight. And that's it.
Okay, I can't blame you though.
And then all I've had after that is water. But I'm not planning to keep pizza in the house or anything. When I eat pizza, it's just going to be like one or two slices. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm
out,
I
can't blame you though, because Costco's food court is really good. Those pizzas.
No, their hot dog is great. I get the onions, the cut onions, ketchup, and a lot of mustard. I love mustard on a hot dog.
Mustard's so gross. I hate mustard.
It's not. Yellow mustard. Ooh, I love yellow mustard.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not a fan either?
Well, actually,
I love mustard and the diced onions on a hot dog. That's one of my
that's so great.
Okay, I'll retract my statement. Honey mustard's okay. That's the only good mustard.
Yeah, I like yellow. I just like straight yellow mustard. Isaac, the biggest movie fan, $9.99. Do you guys think if these toxic Star Wars fans don't like the Disney area of Star Wars, should they just watch the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy instead? Because it wouldn't be better? No, Isaac, realize what the market is. Disney can stay profitable. Star Wars just being, there's such a thing on the internet as a locale. Star Wars and Kathy Kenny are kind of a locale for a lot of people, and they keep watching. They can't stop. They're actually more addicted to watching it because they dislike it. than liking it.
It's very
And so,
profitable to hate.
now I do think it should be more profitable than it is, but you can still make a profit the way they're doing it. And
So
I don't think it's the right way to do it. I think they should just make content more people like, but
So I don't want to put words into Isaac Smith, but I don't think he's referencing these streamers. I think he's just referencing angry fans.
well, I mean, I want them to watch the show even if they hate it, so the numbers do good and we get a second season.
No, his point. But here's my thing. I agree with Isaac. These people, and look, I get it. I'm not a fan of what Disney has done. I think it's been a massive decline. But I no longer have any expectations for them to come back to doing what the good stuff is. And if they surprise me, good, I'm happy. But I'm not going to sit there like these people and just sit there, oh, I hate this. I'm not even going to watch it, blah, 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 and that kind of thing. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it with an open mind. If I don't like it, I don't like it,
Yeah.
But these people, yeah, go ahead.
Well, to play devil's advocate for just a moment, though, right? I'm not speaking about toxic fans per se. But what about the fans who don't really like a lot of Disney Star Wars, but they watch because they want to enjoy it, but also they want to leave feedback. They don't want to give up on Star Wars when they watch the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy. They still want to engage with Star Wars. They just want it to be better to fit their expectations. What about those
I'm okay
people?
with that. Yeah, that's
Should they walk away? I don't think they should walk away.
No, I don't think they should walk. Well, they should walk away if they can't. If they can't go into it objectively, if they go into it thinking I'm going to hate this, which some people do.
I say watch like a bitch. And get the numbers up, because when I was really, really thinking it was bad, I stopped watching. I did not see Rise of Skywalker in theater. I did not go see Solo. And you know what? It got better for me and I came back. So if it's really that bad, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, well, why'd you say watch like a bitch? Like, you've been hanging around with Bruce for too much.
No, I have, but no. I mean, I don't understand people that just watch stuff they dislike so all the time. I did.
Well, it's what RJ said. They love Star Wars. They love the franchise. It has a special place in their heart. They love that universe far, far away, or galaxy far, far away. And they're hoping, and also they get little things. Like even if you didn't like Obi-Wan, if you're a Star Wars fan, there's some things in Obi-Wan that you had to love.
There's aspects of all the stuff you can enjoy. I think
that's good.
I don't know. We're in a weird place, right? Because, like I said, I think there are certain fans that just need to walk away at this point.
No,
there are some people.
I don't want anyone to walk away. I mean, if they man up, they should, but
not everybody who doesn't.
Well, don't say if they man up, Max. I don't like that attitude.
We have different opinions here, Voltaire.
Yeah, that's true.
If they're gonna complain about, I was like, who's coming with me back when the Last Jedi and Rise Skywalker?
Hold on.
No one came with me, so
there is nothing more manly than talking about thirsty Twitter stands on social media.
That was hard to ignore.
And posting, and sharing footage of two monkeys going at it.
Okay? You know what? I do have to contact Nick.
Are you attacking Max for that?
Oh no, I do have to give an update on the Echo-based network, the base network. I think, and then we'll get to the Little Movie Perp here too. Little Movie Perp, if you want to be on the mic drop, you got to contact Voltaire. He's the guest list. So if you'd like, it's up to you. So that video, I was really like, first off, CJH, screw you, CJH, because he said I did a fake laugh. That was 100% genuine. I could not believe he was reading that stuff with a straight face, and he did not realize. And then the other thing, Nick, I got to make myself bigger here. Nick, usually when I criticize you, you're in the comments section like, ah, ha, ha. Nothing from Nick. So I'm not sure if they're too happy with my critique of their criticism, or maybe they're embarrassed that Coach said that stuff,
or they didn't see the video.
Out. I don't know. Woof woof, bark bark.
Well,
and then Coach with the straight face is saying, Star Wars is never being hornier, and I'm not complaining. And we are actually, me and Voltaire were workshopping how we can include this in the mic drop. We might include thirsty tweets of X. We might try to find that. We might try to say,
I don't know if you want to go down that rabbit hole.
potentially. We'll see. We'll see how it works. We might try.
If you like going into holes, I mean, that's your business.
Mic drop.
Yeah,
that's the kind of commentary we want from our guests, RJ. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have here. All right, let's get to Perp, and I think there's some more comments in here, and then we'll get to the.
Yeah, I got to read this. I can do an impression of Perp. The thing I've noticed, fans both toxic and legit don't know how to give good feedback. At least in the video I've been watching, the critiques have been sludge.
What are you talking about? They say they want a good story.
Mm-hmm.
We all just want good stories.
All this soft pretzel with mustard's really good too. Cheese.
No, you dip the pretzels in cheese, not mustard. Come on, guys.
All right. So Rhea says, "Oh, Rhea, we have to figure out who's gonna. We have to maybe contact Bruce or whatever. The end of the act. I know at least Bruce is gonna have an end to Acolyte season discussion. So we'll have to figure something out. And I think we're doing a second episode of Have You Met this Saturday as well. But I want to be in as many panels as I can talking about the end of the Acolyte because I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so Reyes says, I think I see a lot of homage to the prequels in Acolyte. Yes. The Force mythology is being focused upon. There's political commentary on the Jedi in settings, cinematography, all to an extent. Yes. Donovan says, Kathy needs to go if Star Wars has any objective chance of ever recovering.
I would do it.
Let me see.
But
the negative to positive ratio is more negative than positive. Donovan Martin. It's High Republic, so it's before the Age of the Galactic Republic in the prequels. It sets the stage for the prequels chronologically, so it makes sense to have proto-prequel traits that mirror them. Bruce is not a fan of Coach.
Yeah. So, RJ, what do you think? Max didn't agree with me. Do you think after watching this episode, and again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I just think Leslie Headland is a very calculated individual. She's not stupid. She's very smart. Do you get the impression that the Jedi in this episode, I'm talking about Soul and Trinity, they're like bad cops going rogue. Like they went against what the council wanted them to do. They still went in. They killed a bunch of people, and now Trinity's helping him cover it up. Do you think there's a kind of a bit of an allegory there, or am I reading too much into that? I mean, you got a cop going rogue, and then you got his boss covering for him.
I can kind of see where you're going with that. I don't think it's too much of a logic leap. I think you can definitely read between the lines if one would choose to. I may not see that, but I can kind of see where others might, because I think the portrayal of the Jedi in the shows has been all sorts of weird. I mean,
well, the Jedi make so many mistakes. That's why there's stories to tell. If the Jedi knew what they were doing, there wouldn't be any Star Wars.
The way Saul acts, it's just like it just turned me off a little bit. But I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not a hero.
Yeah, it's just not something a Jedi does. A Jedi would not.
I also think that the Acolyte is going to age very well, and I think people are going to like it in the future. You know, more so than they do now. I think it's getting bashed now, and
do people even talk about the other Star Wars shows though? At this point, like years later, everyone ever go? You know what?
Well, I think this is that's true because it's kind of like it's not as layered as this. I think this one has more layers than the other Star Wars shows. Like there's stuff to talk about. I think, you know, in my opinion, at least. Let's get to the mailbag. You're going to bring up politics, RJ, again. That's fine.
I
am through with all people in politics, and you know, I did not.
I tied into Hollywood, so you can't blame me.
Yeah. So, have you heard of Blue Anon?
No,
I've heard of Blue MAGA.
Yeah. Well, it's also I didn't want to use that one because that might also get people upset. But Blue Anon is like QAnon for lefties.
Get the hell out of here.
No, they've been saying that people are delusional with Biden.
The one I see is
and saying he could still pull it out and not realizing that he's got issues, and himself, he's a little bit I'm just getting frustrated with a bunch of old delusional old men not accepting what the realities are. Like if people had issues with the other side, the last results of the election, he is just as delusional now with the way he's being in the interviews and not accepting reality and what's going on with him. And I for one would have had it. He's also saying he's like cherry picking polls. That's not what my polls say. It's just, oh my goodness.
Did Stephen King and Rob Reiner really turn on him?
Well, let's see what RJ's. Why do you think, from Resident Justice, he loves to leave questions in the mic drop mailbag, which I appreciate, RJ. Why do you think Hollywood has turned against Joe Biden? Stephen King, Rob Reiner, Abigail Disney, and even Jon Stewart are saying that it might be time for a change before November. Should Joe Biden step down as the Democratic nominee for this year's election? I think absolutely yes. I don't know if it's going to happen, and I don't know if the replacement's going to be any better. But I am so sick of these. I'm so sick of people putting their foot in the ground and sticking with these people and saying these are the only people that can do it. Like, I think there's a lot of more capable people that are younger, more vital, and have a lot more to offer. And that's not taking away from what they've done. It's just,
why do you think Hollywood is now turning on Biden though?
Well, because he wanted. This is the thing. Biden wasn't built up by small donors like Trump was. He was built up by big donors, and that's, and they weren't telling them the truth. They were all his aides. I mean, these are from reports. All his aides were saying, "Oh, he's good. He's going to bring it," and he didn't bring it. He did better at the G24 G4 summit today. He did okay there, but that's my opinion. I think he should step down now and give someone else a shot. Honestly, just because I think America deserves better than someone that's having some issues. It's like, this is how I think of it. The president's important. Would you let Joe Biden fly your plane or drive your car? Seriously.
Probably not. No.
Right.
What about watching dogs?
Why are you going to let him drive your country?
But
that's as simple as it is for me.
That's a fair point.
No, why would you let, there's a lot of things going on now.
Well, let me rephrase the question to where it'll be somewhat more related.
And this is the reason, regardless, I don't care who you vote for, chat or whatever. But if the other thing that's really obnoxious about Biden's campaign right now is their whole strategy is saying how Trump is unfit. So using that strategy and saying what you're going to do for the country is not going to win, is not going to get you is not going to get you nominated, because that's the exact problem you're having, is that you're unfit to lead, right? So you're saying this other guy can't do it, but look at you. That was their whole strategy. That's their whole strategy going after Trump, right? He shouldn't lead. He's unfit for office. Look in the mirror.
Well, let me rephrase the question just a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think that Hollywood being as vocally wanting Biden to step down will have any influence, or do you feel like it's going to throw?
It will have influence.
If the small donations, donors, big donors are going to have a big impact.
Do you think it's going to throw the public into disarray about supporting him?
The sad thing is, it doesn't matter what the public wants; it's what the big donors, because they're bought.
So I used to, when these celebrities like Stephen King and Rob Reiner tweet and all these people, I'm like, who cares? And Robert De Niro, I'm like, who cares what these millionaires who don't have to worry about anything, don't have to work or anything, who cares what they say? But they do have some clout. People do listen to them in America. So yes, RJ, I think that's why I'm shocked that Stephen King and Rob Reiner, of all people, have turned on him. That's really shocking to me.
Jon Stewart had some interesting things to say with his.
Stewart's honest. He's an honest guy.
Well, look at Perp. I prefer someone who has issues versus someone that tried to circumvent our democracy.
Yeah, but that's not the question, though, right? The question is not Biden versus Trump. The question is Biden the best man to beat Trump?
Some people are, honestly, Perp, I understand your point of view, but some people are past that right now, and they want a strong America.
So, it's funny. It's like
we're actually losing viewers on this politics.
Hey, I like their questions.
No, I know. Okay, but we'll move on soon because people do not like this politics talk. No, I saw we went from 17 to 12. I want to also on the show, Voltaire, with your permission too, because you're a co-host. Is if it's not going, we'll switch topics.
That's fine.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on this specific topic though? I just think the big donors are in control, and that's without them.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask if you thought Hollywood would have any influence on this at all, if they could push it.
Yeah, because he needs them. If he actually thinks he can win, he needs support there. Yeah.
I don't know, but this reeks of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Remember, RBG, Obama
across the board. I would like term limits on these RBG on these politicians.
First time Obama was elected, he went to RBG. He goes, you've had some health issues. You've done a great service to the country. Maybe it's time to retire and I can appoint someone. And she's like, hell no. So second time around, he went to her again, hey, Ruth, you're terrific, blah, blah, blah. And she refused to go. And then look what happened. I'm not saying that's happening again. All right. But all I'm going to say is that family gatherings, people fight about politics. My family is super lefty and I'm neutral, but they think of me as right wing because I'm neutral. Right. So it's like they were all shocked at how Biden was during that debate. And it's like they'd never seen it before. And I think a lot of people hadn't seen it before because of the media they consume. And then when they saw it, I think that some people have turned on.
But he's done a little bit. He's done a little bit better today. And when he went to that church,
and he'll be better next time. He'll be better.
Okay, but
he's not going anywhere. Is my point. I don't think they're replacing him.
Honestly, I think they should though. Honestly.
And my understanding,
I don't want to see. And I'm not an ageist, but I don't want to see people that are freezing up there when they're trying to, like, even McConnell. I was like, feels horrible to watch him to go through that, and he's still there, right? McConnell's still there.
All ego, it's massive ego. I mean, Bernie Sanders had a heart attack last time he was campaigning, and he still went back and kept campaigning. These people are egomaniacs; they won't quit. McConnell, all of them.
No, Strange. I understand that, and I appreciate you working in the industry too. That's a game changer. If he, I hope he delivers on that. I hope either side delivers on this. Is taking away taxing on tips.
Mitch McConnell looks like a turtle. He looks like the turtle from that one movie, The Master of Disguise. Sort of reminds me of. Looks like a turtle.
Okay. All right. So, did you want to say your final thing? Do you think he should step down? You don't think he's going to, but would you recommend it, Voltaire, based on what you've seen?
So there's another issue. My understanding is the money that the DNC has is for Biden or Harris. You can't put another candidate and use that money.
Okay.
So there's another layer to this. So is he better than Kamala? Absolutely. So he shouldn't step.
I don't think so. I thought so a year or two ago, but not anymore. I think she would do better than him right now.
Anthony, whatever they do to him, he'll be better next time. Like he was good at the State of the Union. I think, hey, he had a sore throat, guys. So give him a break.
Yeah. Old.
RJ, do you want to give a comment on whether you think he should step down or not?
Nah, it's okay.
You prefer not to? Okay.
I mean,
you're disappointed in his performance and everything you've seen? Are you worried about him?
I mean, if it was possible, I think he should step down at this point because I think there's just too much on the line. It's not going to happen though. It just is what it is.
Okay. I think it still could happen. I think that they might just be. That was actually a really insightful point, Voltaire, about they're contributing to the Biden-Harris. So if they decide to have Harris, they could use those funds that they gained.
Right.
So
Nobody else.
they might be trying to see if they could gain ground these next couple of weeks, and then you don't have all the polls coming out directly after the debate yet. There's some polls, but not, if it starts to dip a lot, I think they're just trying to project confidence when they don't have it right now and see what happens this next couple of weeks.
Polls really mattered, though,
And also, they couldn't have announced it right before they had this G4 summit.
But I'm just saying, like,
or
I wouldn't overreact to polls, though, because, they're not exactly the best,
Look at Strange. Yes, all the Trump supporters are like, no, we're good. Keep him in. All right. So, and then Anthony says, because they have eyes. Okay. RJ says, any advice to give towards someone who'd be working with kids or working with those with medical issues and disabilities? Just try to be patient. It's a learning. I would say it's a learning curve, but it's probably be more rewarding when when you have good moments and stuff. So that's awesome, RJ. Yeah. I think that could be I think it's a really cool experience. It's to really help people.
Yeah, and if you take that kind of work, I have to presume you have some empathy and you have some desire to help those kinds of people. And sort of really embrace that and lean into that and use that as your energy, and just be happy that that's what you get to do, because I think to do well at something like that, you have to have some empathy and want to help people like that. Good doctors, good nurses, those are people who actually want to help people, that kind of thing. People who help disabilities and that kind of thing. So just lean into it. Just really power that energy, go at it.
All right, and then what does figure draw? Figure drawing. You could have left the comment yourself.
I know. You always respond to my comments. It's funny.
I have advice. Said person better be getting paid because that could be some hard work. That's the kind of thing one cannot phone in. One needs super awareness, and it could be pretty draining mentally and physically. But I think extremely rewarding though.
Is it a public school, RJ? Are you allowed to say that? I don't want to dox you or anything.
Keep it private. Keep it private.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it private. I mean, I'll put it in the private chat, but not public.
Okay. So thank you for the mic drop mailbag, and then good news of Twitter. Good news of Twitter, or anything else you want to cover?
I have something.
Okay, of course you do. Go ahead.
Private chat's up to you guys if you want to react to it or not. But I saw this video in the record.
All right. Yes, but you have to give us a 2-minute timestamp. I can't be reacting the whole
2 minutes though. I just found it.
All right, we'll watch the first 2 minutes. Should we do the first 2 minutes? Okay.
Why only the first 2 minutes?
Because I don't want to. If me and Voltaire do reactions, or I do reactions on a single video, I just want to go 2-3 minutes tops because I don't want to be like back in the day where I take an hour to react to something.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what is this? Is this immediate reaction?
Immediate reaction to the last episode of Acolyte that just aired right now.
All right. Hashtag blame RJ in the chat.
Yeah. You get ready to scrub the beginning because he's gonna. All right, go ahead. Sometimes he's quick. Sometimes he starts pimping stuff at the beginning, but you'll be able to tell. I know he's going right into facial reactions.
I think maybe that might have been the worst episode that we've ever had. Hey?
All right, here we go.
I think maybe that might have been the worst episode.
Oh, wait a second! Hey? Wait a second!
Whoa!
We got a celebrity in the chat.
Such
hold on a second.
Utter amazing writing that.
We got Nick from Echo Base here. Worst show ever. Our Twitter post sums it up pretty easy. Nick, what the hell, bro, happened to Coach in that video where he's
Nick,
saying,
if we send you the link, will you come on, Nick? Would you want to come on?
Yeah, it's been a long night. They've been doing a show. I don't know if they want to, but
okay, I got to talk to you, Nick. What the heck was that video with Coach? It was very embarrassing. He's barking and woofing, And then he's saying that it's the horniest it's ever been, and that's okay with him. He's reading fangirl tweets. What are you doing to him, Nick? Acolyte Pro Coach. George Martin says wins of winter is done. Degrassi told me a few weeks ago it was done. Okay.
I hope.
All right. Cool. So let's watch this.
Oh wait, hold on. He says I don't think he's seen it.
I don't watch all his solo vids.
Oh man, you got to watch.
Don't you edit it? Didn't you edit some monkeys in there, which was weird? That was really weird.
No,
I thought you're the editor. Okay.
See, this is why that's why we got to get him on the show. Got to ask him the hard hitting questions.
I don't know if I want to rewatch the video tonight. I'll
contact
you. I want to have him on, but I also, how I haven't taken a nap, but I haven't snacked and I need to get to bed. So if I have him on, it's going to be longer. All right, so let's watch this here.
Welcome, Nick, by the way.
Yeah. Hold on here.
I have never.
I have it on my shorts, Nick.
Such greatness before in Star Wars. I feel like that was the best Star Wars that we've had so far with Disney, and I'm really happy that they turned this show around.
I'm happy you're watching. I'm happy Nick and Coach are watching.
Such a cohesive experience and storytelling and character arc, and I stand corrected, man. Leslie Hudson she outdid herself on this one. I mean, the writing was even more shocking than ever before, and I feel like that's a pretty hard thing to do considering this whole season.
I will say this, Nick. I think anyone saying they didn't enjoy, I know it's subjective, the episode 5 is full of it. That episode was fire. That was some of the best action I've ever seen in Star Wars. I don't believe people that say they didn't like that episode. I don't. I guess it's, what do you think, Voltaire and RJ?
Well,
I just don't think it's possible to not like that episode. It was amazing.
I was going to say, Nick just said in the chat that Coach had to start drinking to get through watching the episodes. So that might explain that video.
I think Nick spends his free time being a fangirl on Twitter, and those are his tweets.
Damn, Bradley. Damn.
Episode 5 of the Acolyte was shirt. Wow. Thanks for watching, Bradley. I appreciate you watching. I'm happy everyone's watching. I love it.
It's just such an absolute split personality of every episode is just so convoluted and confusing that it just does not make any sense whatsoever. I mean, not only do the characters not even know what they want, and I mean all of them. I mean, Kymir's killing, then all of a sudden he wants Osha, then they have some sort of like a weird sexual tension.
He's trying to persuade her to the dark side. He's trying to entice her to the dark side in more ways than
but
one.
His point about the characters flip-flopping, come on, that's kind of true, right?
With May and she's
with
like,
Osha.
I'm going to surrender myself, and then a minute later she's attacking. Yeah. That was weird. But I think she got scared from the stranger that he was going to kill her. Bradley says, I'll watch it because it's the worst thing ever, but it's definitely not amazing or great by many means. Okay. All right.
And which is so strange that he kidnaps this girl and takes her to this island. And it's just very, I don't know, weird. And then we have, this episode alone, I'm still having a hard time getting over the fact that he's standing there, and she thought it would be a good idea to write that, it's going to be this really cinematic moment with a lot of tension and emotion where he's trying to hold the bridge for these two, 50-pound girls to stand on it.
Well,
instead of just picking them up both with the Force and then bringing.
He wasn't a masterful Jedi at that time. I think it's pretty. I think it was. I don't think that part is. I don't think that part's a mistake. I think he was not a full. He did not have a Padawan. He wanted a Padawan. He was making lots of mistakes. He was not a master.
Isn't he a Jedi Knight in the flashbacks?
I don't think so. I think now he is.
Is he a Jedi Knight?
At least a knight. He's a master now, but I think in the flashbacks
he had to have been a knight in the flashbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, Jedi Knights, I mean, they can use the Force pretty competently.
To pull up two at the same time, though, I don't know.
I mean,
they were little girls. I could pick up both my nieces at the same time.
All right.
Not with the Force, sadly.
I mean, I don't care. That's like a plot point nitpick. It is what it is.
Them to him. He's literally using the Force to hold the bridge up. Lets go of one of them. The other one falls. Instead of just using the Force to hold her, which would have been like, okay, all right.
All right, he does have a point.
He literally runs.
No, he does have a point. He could have. That's directing in writing. He could have just grabbed onto both of them instead of trying to hold up the bridge too. Right? I think that is kind of a. I think that is a point there. I agree with that.
A regular human and tries to grab her at the last second. Please, someone defend that. Please, somebody defend that. They're like, oh, didn't George change things? George understood the world and the confines that he created within Star Wars. This show is constantly just breaking lore. He doesn't understand the Force, doesn't understand anything to do with the characters, how Jedi work, how they operate. What the hell? Who are these Jedi? They're also emotionally confused. All of them, every single one of them.
No, I agree. I agree with that. Saul is really confused. That was different. He was way more conflicted than Qui-Gon when Qui-Gon was finding Anakin, and Obi-Wan was questioning Qui-Gon.
I mean, unless they're going somewhere with that in the final episode, Saul's character is just odd to me now.
No, I agree.
I have to imagine they're going to go somewhere.
Saul being that emotional in this episode kind of threw me for a loop too. What about you, Voltaire? Like, I was like, wow.
I felt like they were taking him down a notch just for the sake of the story, and that was her goal. But
we have some breaking news. I would just say
Spy report.
It is Star Wars news.
Okay.
So Jeff Snyder is reporting.
Wait, hold on. You have a clip or a tweet or what?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's what I need for the clip out. RJ.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Jedi's
you want to clip
Vulcans.
that?
Jeez.
Okay.
No, you're right. You're right, Bruce. They're not Vulcans. Nick,
if Kathleen Kennedy is there still, there will be a season 2.
Voltaire's my co-host. He really wants to have you on a show sometime soon. I do too. To really maybe after the finale. I think it's very plausible they get a second season. It's got better ratings than Andor,
but it's still
and people are cherry picking the very beginning. We'll have to see the ratings for the second month.
Yeah, the Nielsen ratings week to week are going to be most important, but the premiere being low is not a great sign. I think if they're really headstrong about it, like Voltaire said, they're going to greenlight a second season, whether or not it's a success or not.
See, why is this? Okay, this is weird. All right, hold on. Let me play the. Let me play this.
Scaring me. What's up?
Breaking news.
So, this is from Jamie on X, but is this from Snyder?
Jeff Snyder just uploaded this tonight. He's reporting exclusively that the Sean Levy directed Star Wars movie is moving ahead with the Adam Project screenwriter writing the movie.
Okay. Well, they're obviously happy with him in general because he's directed Deadpool Wolverine, right? Isn't that Sean Levy?
Yes. Yeah.
I think you hold on. I think you get him for the. This is what me and Voltaire always complain about, Kathy. Mm-hmm. You get someone that's really good right now.
Yeah.
Do you have any issues with them hiring Sean Levy or Kathy hiring Sean Levy, Voltaire, based on his recent success with the Adam Project on Netflix was very successful. And Deadpool and Wolverine looks to be tracking really well. Everyone's really happy with that project. I mean, we don't know for sure till we see it, but this is a pretty decent hire, right?
Yeah, sure. If it happens. I mean, I just don't believe anything of these announcements.
That's the problem because they announced. Okay, so if they have a writer that's writing the script, that's great. Is it going to actually be made though?
But this is also okay. So this is a scoop. Mm-hmm. So maybe they weren't prepared to announce this yet.
Yeah, this is a scoop. Yeah, this is a scoop. So it is. It's not official by Lucasfilm yet, but yeah.
Let's hope they don't get too busy.
This is just weird that this is happening right now, though. Yes.
Why? Why is it weird that's happening now?
Well, this is I keep thinking this is not an official Lucasfilm, but Lucasfilm does do this, and I do think scoops and stuff are half the time the industry does put it out there to get buzz.
I think they've seen Deadpool and they know it's going to be $1 billion movie, despite what RJ thinks.
$3 billion movie. $3 billion movie. Deadpool.
I'm retracting.
Deadpool Wolverine is getting $3 billion. I've seen all the clip outs of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in Korea and all these other countries having a blast at soccer games or football games. People are going to go nuts for this.
I am publicly retracting my previous statement. Deadpool and Wolverine will make $1 billion, but it will not surpass Inside Out 2's box office.
Yes, it will.
Inside Out 2 will still be the biggest movies of the year by the end of the year.
Well, that's still a hot take. That's a mic drop take.
Mic drop, $5 bet right now, RJ. I bet you Deadpool and Wolverine, that's an easy one for me, will surpass Inside Out 2's box office.
I think I think Deadpool and Wolverine will hit $1 billion, but I do not think it'll be Inside Out 2.
Well, are you going to bet me $5?
Sure, we'll bet $5.
$5.
You're a working man now. You can afford to.
Yeah, $5 bet. Voltaire, you take, you come.
What's Inside Out 2's box office?
When the summer ends and the box office wraps up for both movies, Inside Out 2 will
figure drawing. I would like you to leave questions or topics in the mailbag or the mic drop. Yes, RJ, you just lost that bet.
I don't think so, man. Inside Out 2 still going. It could reach like 1.4, 1.5.
People love it. People are loving it.
But this I am excited about. This I'm excited about. And does this mean potentially that another project is going on the wayside?
What do you think they're going to prioritize?
Or Mandalorian and Grogu or something?
This movie instead of the Rey movie.
What's that?
Do you think they're going to prioritize this movie over the Rey movie?
Potentially.
Not if Kathleen Kennedy's there.
If you were there, what would you fast track, Voltaire?
The rumor is that the Rey movie is going to be filming this year at the end of the year.
If her contract is up in October.
Oh, I heard.
Trust me, come hell or high water, she's getting that movie done.
Hold on a second. I gotta find an image for this.
Yeah, they're filming the movie and then they're gonna film the Rey movie.
Yeah, so it's a good point. That's an R-rated movie, but it'll break $1 billion for sure. It's just how far it will go. It is an R-rated movie.
That's where I heard this again. Maybe I should react to Coach right now because this is where I heard it. This is potentially spoilers. I don't know where he's getting this from. Coach, if I bring you up, please don't bark or get horny, please, Coach. It's really weird. I am subscribed to him, but here's the hold on a second. Here is the clip. Let me bring this up. Palpatine returns again in the upcoming Rey Star Wars movie.
Oh God, please no.
If this is true, I mean, I really hope he's wrong on this. Voltaire, what's your initial thoughts? We're going to only listen to a minute here of Coach. And hopefully the first minute doesn't have barking or getting horny.
Look, if they bring Palpatine back, it better just be for flashbacks of a young Palpatine.
I'm really sick of Palpatine.
I wouldn't mind a young Palpatine. I don't want to see Palpatine coming in as another clone.
With Rey's movie, though? With Rey's?
Maybe she has 4 streams of him as a younger man. Something like that. Who knows? That I'd be okay with him as a young Palpatine, truthfully. I don't mind. I like the character. What do you want me to tell you?
All right. Well, let's play this here. I hope this is spoilers warning potentially. I don't know how does Coach know this anyway?
Welcome back to Echo Base Network. Today's breaking news. There's an apparent leak.
Breaking news? No, I'm not going to.
Spy report
about the upcoming Rey movie. Many people don't think that the Rey movie is even going to get made because Disney Star Wars is absolutely falling apart. But just in case it does go through, the report says that Rey's...
It does not seem like it's falling apart. But this is also from Screen Rant.
Oh, that's a legitimate source.
That's not a typical website we normally see a BS rumor come from.
Right. So that, oh man, I really don't like. I wanted to get excited about this Rey movie. If they say Palpatine, it's kind of taken me out already. Honestly, I don't want to see
It's
Palpatine.
going to be flashbacks or
I want to see something different. I don't want them to do. That's why I like the Acolyte.
You're going to have Grogu. You're going to have Grogu in it. Okay.
Do you think Kylo Ren, like Adam Driver, could come back?
Hell no. He's too legitimate an actor. He wants nothing to do with the Star Wars.
Our cousins, uncles, fathers, nephews, friend knows a guy that works for Lucasfilm. Okay. They have a source.
The source seems to be Screen Rant. So I don't know about that.
Bruce says reboot Star Wars with Asian action stars.
Sure.
Okay. What?
I started a debate in the chat because everyone's debating if Inside Out 2 will beat Deadpool or not.
Well, we're on the record.
It's a
New Star Wars movie will confront Palpatine's last legacy, but not just his legacy. Let's look at this article and see what they're saying. They're actually talking about bringing back Emperor Palpatine to address, oh my gosh, the Jedi's failure. Spoiler, this is going to make the Jedi look bad again.
I gotta admit, he's at least entertaining when he does those looks.
Yeah, he's doing good here. That's
yes. The Jedi have been consistently looking bad lately, but that happened in the prequels too. You know, that even happened in the OG trilogy when Obi-Wan kind of lied to Luke. You know, he didn't tell him everything. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we'll watch a minute more of this. I could have just gone to Screen Rant, but I didn't know what his source was. Okay. Nice intro. I need an intro like that.
Star Wars will move beyond the Skywalker saga with Rey's new Jedi Order, but it still may have to address some of the issues of the franchise's past, particularly Palpatine's final legacy. Now, an interesting point there is that some people are saying that is actually going to be considered Episode 10. They can't call it Episode 10 if they're moving past the Skywalker.
It also says something in the article about Rey's father was Palpatine's clone. That doesn't sound exciting to me at all, honestly. I'm so over it. I mean, I'll still try to give it a shot, but Voltaire, RJ, what do you think? I
hate this idea so much. I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be the main villain, but if they did a flashback of a young Palpatine in a Force dream, I'd be okay with that. But yeah, him as a main villain, like, get out of here. You know what I mean? What are you doing here?
Coach is a better actor than Theory. Wow. That's Jade's giving you accolades there.
Good praise.
What is figure drawing? I'll bet perp $10 that Deadpool.
They're debating on it.
It's getting ugly in there, guys. Come on now, love, peace and love, peace and love,
peace and love. Okay. You know what will bring peace and love? The good news of Twitter. Let's bring that up. Let's bring that up to end this. You know, to do a few minutes of that.
Max, and this is not just scrolling through Max's Twitter. This is the good news of Twitter.
Max, have you seen Inside Out 2?
No, not yet. I haven't seen any movies. I've been streaming. I've been having fun, vacation, but I did see X, Pearl, and Maxine. I still need to do a review. I'm still going to do a review even though it's late. I still didn't even see I want to do a trailer reaction for Gladiator 2. I'm hearing good things.
Oh my god.
You know, it's funny when I watch Pearl, I go, this is the kind of horror movie Max can watch without a problem.
Dude, Max, put me on full screen. Gladiator 2 looks legit. That movie looks awesome. I cannot freaking wait for Gladiator 2.
Okay.
That trailer was awesome.
Really?
Except people are so mad about the music choice, and I'm just like, shut up. Just shut up, nerds.
The images look amazing. Is this Ridley Scott's opus here? Like,
people are like, the music choice sucks. Why is it Jay-Z? Who cares? It looks awesome.
Oh, Jay-Z is in Gladiator 2. Okay.
The music.
Yeah. No, I mean the music. That is kind of weird. Oh well.
It's an interesting
Ridley
choice.
Scott's.
It looks really good though. The movie looks really good.
in Degrassi was saying earlier that they're thinking about Paul Mescal for James Bond. Maybe he's popping up all over the place.
I have no clue where he's from.
Paul Mescal hopes he's also going to be one of the Beatles in the Beatles.
I did
biopic.
see that. Yeah, I think he's playing Paul or.
Yeah, I think Paul. Paul for Paul. Paul Mescal hopes Gladiator 2 and Wicked gets the Barbenheimer effect. It would be amazing because I think the films could be more polar opposites and worked in that context previously. So fingers crossed, people come out and see both films opening weekend.
Yeah,
I hope
he
so
also
too.
said that they've come up with the term. You know, we had Barbenheimer.
Yeah,
the term is glicked.
Oh god,
I heard Wickedator.
Like, glicking is like when you spit on somebody, isn't it?
Wicked and Gladiator 2 Wickedator.
Well, the one that he said that they're using is glicked.
I for one really want to see
good.
Wicked too. I'm hoping that
Well, that's a good question.
Ariana Grande does a good job.
Which movie would you rather see first, opening day, Wicked or Gladiator?
Who's going to go see a musical and then go see Gladiator?
I would probably see the musical first, then end with Gladiator. Wickedator is way better. Is anyone going to take the Wickedator challenge? I'm going to do that.
I might. I did it with Barbenheimer.
I actually think people are going to try it to recapture it. I think they will.
Yeah. Get the hashtag going, everybody.
Yeah. But when did you say, RJ? What do you call it? Glicked?
Yeah, they're calling it glicked.
I'm telling you, licking is when you spit on somebody. It's not. Yeah. You can't do that. I think the Jade has it.
That's what Paul Mescal said that they're calling it. They're calling it glicked.
Oh, okay. Well, Voltaire, would you see both, or you just see?
I'm not going to go see a musical. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
What if your date wants to see a musical?
Well, Voltaire, did you guys watch the Gladiator 2 trailer?
I did not yet. I probably want to do trailer reaction.
I caught bits of it when Perp was watching it before he got his stream taken down today.
Oh, what did you think of what you saw?
Yeah, it looks like Gladiator. That's what I can say about it. You know, it does look like Gladiator. I don't know what else to say. I also saw the Brad Pitt trailer and they used that Queen song, "We Will Rock You" in the trailer, which is just terrible. Like, get out of here with that song. My God. But
Perp, are you harassing people in the chat?
I think they're going at each other. Don't blame me. That's both of them. Both of you guys, come on.
Figure drawing too. Figure drawing. Yeah, they're nice to Perp.
Quit chipping each other, boys.
All right, so I've actually become a big Mia Goth fan now. So here she is on one of these Tonight shows.
This is your first time?
Yeah, this is my first time being a guest.
There is no way that's her real voice.
Yes, it is.
Is that her real voice?
Yes. I like to kick people in the head. I do.
Oh no!
Is that her real voice?
Yes, it is. That's her speaking voice.
She sounds like a chipmunk. Oh my God.
Martini, so I feel a little better now.
Okay. This is your first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
She sounds like a chipmunk. Oh my God.
Oh, you in the head, I do.
No, not in a bad way.
Right in the head.
I disavow RJ. Mia Goth is not a chipmunk. She's got a beautiful voice.
I'm not saying it in a bad way.
I like that she's different.
I'm saying that her voice is very different from what I expected. Like, she has a very soft, squeaky voice.
Anthony, that image of Joe is ridiculous there, Anthony. That's my favorite one. What does he have in his hand?
Martini? Is that an umbrella drink?
I don't know. But yeah,
you don't agree that her voice is like very different from what you'd expect?
It's very different. It's still a beautiful voice, and I like.
No, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it's a bad voice. I'm just saying like she has a very high pitched, soft.
It's not the voice of a woman who kicks people in the head on set.
Well, we don't.
Well, that was dismissed.
You stepped on your foot. You did that. I'm gonna kick you right in the head.
Well,
that was dismissed.
Be nice, Jade. We don't know. Some people can't naturally grow facial hair, and we don't know what She's got a different look to her as well. She's very unique.
The whole head kicking thing, by the way.
The eyebrows.
Yeah, the whole head kicking thing was dismissed anyway. It's fine. Everything's cool.
Okay. Well, there she is. If I text you this, just know I'm up to something. I like that.
Oh yeah, Denzel looks great. I do think it's funny though. He's acting like Denzel. I mean, if you love Denzel, like he's not doing an accent though. It's very funny. He's talking like you normally would in any of his movies.
Good. I don't like the well, no, you know what? I'd like to see some American actors do the English accent, but whatever.
I like though that you could send this like an emoji, like, hey,
He look.
that means
I will
something.
say, if the movie's good, I could see him being nominated for an Oscar. He looks like he's gonna have like a powerhouse performance.
Oh, this is great. Celebrity Family Feud with Megan Thee Stallion. This is really good news.
They talk about twerking.
Name something that might be curvy.
My ass.
Me. Something that might be curvy. Me. Look how happy Steve Harvey is.
I'm sure her family's real happy about that.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
All right, down, Voltaire, down.
I love that confidence. Me, I'm curvy. Actually, I could say the same about myself.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you get a suit like Steve Harvey's wearing?
No, I mean that I'm curvy, but that's not good for a guy on Movie Talk. I need to get fit. Okay, so that was her on Family Feud. Oh. Okay, so this is interesting too. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is also from Jeff Schneider, from the Hot Mic. I don't have the clip from the Hot Mic, but it says Doug McCausland on X. People around Reddit are speculating, claiming Hollywood is looking for Luke, Han, Leia replacements for the Filoni movie.
Good if they recast, please.
Maybe you'll find out tonight.
I think what they're doing is what's long been rumored. You're going to see Luke, Han, and Leia with the deep fake.
Oh, man.
It just doesn't look right. It just, I hate that. Just recast it and move on.
Well,
I want those
characters.
They should probably recast, but they're probably not going to. They're probably just going to do the full.
Obi-Wan is the best. Obi-Wan is one of the best recasts ever. It's very possible.
No, that is the best recast. There's no better recasting than Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and I actually, the stuff from like Boba Fett and Mandalorian where they did the digital is not, as time passes, I like it less and less. I really, they had the opportunity with Sebastian Stan for Luke.
Who cares about Mark Hamill? Let's introduce Luke to a new generation of people, like another Luke.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, and that Princess Leia from Obi-Wan was perfect. I thought.
That was a little girl, though. It's not like an
No, I know, but that's still recasting her. That's much better than
let's get Jenna Ortega in there as a Leia or something. Come on.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
So I got to find out what this is about for sure.
He's probably teasing nothing. It's probably just for clicks.
We covered this. Me and Bruce covered this on the Power Hour. I still am on. He has to be joking here. He has to just be wanting attention. There's no way he's, calling out Zack Snyder for stealing George Romero's title for the remake, Dawn of the Dead.
Shut up, Simon Pegg.
I've never even heard of this account before. Are we sure this quote's legit?
No, we don't know. That's a good point. I still would have been a great film, but when you just take a title because people recognize it, it's so disrespectful to the original. Wow.
Yeah, I've never heard of this account before.
Is Simon Pegg a little douchey?
Yes, he is. He's made some other douchey comments. I can't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's been when he's hanging around JJ.
Yeah, who cares now if he's recast?
I love him in Star Trek and Mission Impossible, though. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
what happened, Matt?
What the hell happened?
He kicked himself.
Did you kick him out?
No, I didn't kick him out. He did it to himself. He said all right, and then he just left.
I must have clicked the X. Probably clicked the
I kicked him out. Oh, he came back.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
I meant to hit back on Twitter, and
Poor Max is hungry. He's not functioning well.
No snacks, Max. No snacks or naps, Max.
Max, Max, you need a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Snickers would really satisfy me. I love Snickers.
They're not a sponsor. They should be.
All right, so I meant to hit back on there. Also, there's some. Do you know about this, RJ? He's going hardcore at a previous boss that owes him money.
I wouldn't know because he blocked me.
Jeff Schneider blocked you?
Yeah. Would you like to know why?
Sure.
Because because he was very disgusting about Melissa Barrera when that situation happened, saying that she deserved to be fired and that.
From Scream?
Yeah, and he also
is he
said,
like really Zionist type?
No. Remember, Melissa Barrera spoke out about supporting Palestine, and then she was fired.
Yeah.
And Jeff Snyder said that she deserved to be fired. She's never going to work again. She's a terrible actress and all that. I was like, I just said that was really disgusting.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you.
Yeah, I said, yeah, that's really disgusting, and then he blocked me.
That's why I say we shouldn't like rush to judgment for Gina Carano just because it's not what we think. Like that case is actually good for people like Melissa Barrera. You know, it sets a precedent, like Voltaire says. Like we have to get the up. I don't know when that's when is that going down? Voltaire, the Gina Carano
oral arguments are this month, if I remember correctly, or did they just have them? We're waiting for the judge to issue a decision. It hasn't come out, but I'll look into it.
But he's going to Twitter war with his previous boss, saying that his boss owes him almost $16,000.
That's a big chunk of change, everybody.
Yeah. This random X user says, because there's an update, Pete Davidson and Madeline Klein have broken up. If he dates Sydney Sweeney, I am myself.
No, that's how I felt when the rumors were that he was
around.
Jenna Ortega.
Man, does he get around? The ladies
apparently Pete Davidson dates everybody in Hollywood.
He does. He's the Taylor Swift of
no. There's always been a theory that once you get on the hot chick list, and you'll get other hot chicks like there. So he's on that. You know,
Jade
women
says,
love him.
Ladies like him.
They really do.
Make you laugh. Kanye doesn't, but.
But RJ made me feel better when he told me that the Jenna Ortega rumors with him are untrue.
I mean, yeah, because look, he was
Jenna.
Glenn Powell getting a surprise. Tom Cruise seems like an awesome dude. Like
he's very supportive of the movie industry.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the story with that young actress from it might have been. I don't know. He was in one of those sci-fi remakes, War of the Worlds. The young actress.
Oh yeah, with what was it, Dakota Fanning or Elle Fanning? I think it was Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, and she said that Tom Cruise still sends her a birthday card every year and stuff. He seems like a really decent dude.
Rhea, please, let's have some decorum, please.
No, that's fine. Breaking news: Pete and I are engaged.
Congratulations!
Congrats.
Yeah, Rhea wants to see the root.
See the what?
She'll know what that means.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
She wants to see the root.
Glenn Powell is a good-looking man. Yes, absolutely. I actually think he could take place of Tom Cruise in if they did reboot Mission Impossible. Glenn Powell. Actually, that's maybe why Tom Cruise is there. He's like, when I'm done with Mission Impossible 10, it's yours, Glenn. I'm passing off to you. Screw that other guy in Maverick. Who was that other guy in Maverick? That actor.
Oh, Miles Teller.
Yeah, screw Miles Teller. I'm passing it on to you, Glenn.
Yeah.
But no, that's great. He went to the Twisters premiere. He bought Look, he even has popcorn ready. He's all happy.
Yeah. They took a good photo.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna see that movie. It looks fun.
Ray knows what I'm talking about. The root.
I have no idea what that is.
It's an allegory for penis. Large penis.
Oh.
Okay, there's a photo of Glenn Powell taking a picture with his dog, and there's like a very prominent line in his pelvic area that is called the root.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Let me see. This is really cool. Who remembers dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Mecha dinosaurs. Earl Sinclair.
It had probably one of the most sad, traumatic endings to any show.
I don't remember the ending.
Do you remember? Okay, so the ending of the show is.
This is awesome. Don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna watch it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Go ahead, spoil it. Go ahead.
Okay, the
Just
dad
spoil dinosaurs for me.
Picture right there.
Yeah,
he
Earl
basically causes an ice age.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Oh yeah.
Dinosaurs, and the show ends with the family huddled and cold, and the baby's like, "We're gonna be okay, right, Dad?" And
man,
it basically ends as like the show ended as a warning against messing with nature, because the dad.
That's pretty hardcore. This is
how did he cause it? I don't remember how he caused it.
Because the company, like, he introduced some kind of product for his company, and that product was like changing the environment or something. I forget.
Oh, really?
But basically, like, product doomed the world.
The end of the world.
But yeah, all the dinosaurs die, like, and the baby's crying. Like, it's a sad ending. It's horrific.
Never watched the ending. That is pretty horrific. Now, let's be real about this. Okay? Let's compare. It's fine to compare. I gotta admit that the CW version, at least of Hawk Girl, I think is superior. The Superman, I'm thinking, I don't think it looks bad on the bottom. And is that Mr. Terrific?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he looks decent on the bottom too, except for the cornrows. I'm not feeling it for his character. I don't know. I like the hairstyle better.
Image is taken on set versus fully finished products. That's gotta recognize too. I will say, I think the Hawk Girl outfit's better. I like the helmet on the top better though.
The helmet on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I gotta be real. I think, I'm still optimistic, but I think they could have done better in certain outfits there.
She looks terrible. You know what? Stop it. That outfit looks terrible. It's frumpy, but that's how they're doing female superheroes. That's
wait. Which one looks frumpy? The one on the bottom?
I mean, what? I need to tell you which one looks frumpy? I mean, look at that.
Okay.
I mean, look at that. The James Gunn one that's a frumpy outfit. The other one is form fitting, and the other ones, they don't look that much different. And like RJ said, these are pre-production
uniforms. They're uniforms in the top.
Yeah,
we've been over this, but
which one do you like better? Just say top or bottom. Superman, I'm going top. Mr. Terrific, I wasn't sure at first, but now I'm going top. And Hawk Girl, CW version of Hawk Girl.
Yeah, I agree.
You go next.
Top, bottom.
This just goes along with the topic of the show. They don't let the ladies be sexy anymore. Hawk Girl, there's lots of versions of her that are very, male gaze, and for the comic book covers, and even the animated show, these, Justice League Unlimited.
Hold on. Why does Hawk Girl have to be sexy? Why can't she just be a badass?
This is the same goddamn argument every time, Voltaire. Doesn't it drive you nuts? Why can't she be sexy? That's the real question. I can accept a non-sexy Hawk Girl. But why does every character, when it's a female, why does she have to be sexy? Why does Superman have to be sexy?
Okay. So you're saying Superman in that picture looks more sexy than Hawk Girl?
Yes. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality.
It's accentuating his guns and his shoulders. Yes. You know what I mean?
You can see her arms.
That's not considered a sexy part of it.
Have you seen the picture with her without the helmet?
But that's always like the straw man argument. Like, why does she have to be so? Why is it every time they desexualize the ladies and over sexualize the men? Okay. I'm fine with the sexualize the men. Go right at it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, and so for men, what they say that the studies show is that what's attractive in men is the shoulder to waist ratio, to get that V thing. And that is accentuated on Superman, is it not? Yes. Of course it is. And what's sexy on women is the hourglass figure, which is what we have in the bottom Hawk Girl. And that is completely destroyed in the top Hawk Girl.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's it. I mean, you want to call that whatever, but they're accentuating it on Superman.
But isn't that the same thing that it's try to, when anyone says that, it's always try to attack the person bringing it up, as to like, oh, you just want, be in a room and look at weird, look at cartoon characters and comic book covers and get off on it. Mm-hmm. No, comic book characters a lot of times are sexy. I don't need them sexy all the time. I don't need every character sexy, but it's always happening. Like, It's pretty evident. It's a pattern, you know. But you know, I'm still looking forward to seeing Hawk Girl. But a live action Hawk Girl,
girl.
The Hawk Tua girl.
That's a good question I have for both of you. What
if they do this to Supergirl too? I don't think they will. I think
her outfit's really simple though. I mean,
I know. I would assume they wouldn't, but what if they do that too? What if it's
I think it's gonna look exactly like it did in the comic that they're making the movie based off of.
Why? See, Andrew, God had to get Spider-Man there. Why does Spider-Man have to be sexy?
No, he's saying, so does this mean Spider-Man has to be sexy? It's a different question.
Spider-Man's wearing tights. It's very form-fitting. Yeah. Spider-Man is sexy. See?
Mm-hmm. Again, everybody, it's the shoulder to waist ratio for men. Watch all these actors.
Oh, okay. So we didn't get RJ's. Who would you pick? Top row or bottom row? Which ones? Superman, Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl.
Top.
Oh, for even Hawk Girl too? Okay.
I think because the helmet just looks better to me. The helmet's the most important part.
They almost look the same.
No, they don't. They're totally different.
I didn't realize this is the Human Torch and the guy from Stranger Things at first.
Yeah, it's Joseph Quinn. He's the villain.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah,
why are their teeth all messed up?
Yeah, those brothers got some issues.
I actually think this is one of Joaquin Phoenix's worst. It's
I
not
agree.
bad. It's not
memorable
it's
or
not up to the caliber of Joaquin Phoenix.
I didn't care for his performance there.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good.
I mean, I thought
it was the most phoned in Joaquin Phoenix performance I've ever seen.
Oh no!
Just the block. Yeah,
I don't think it was that bad.
It wasn't bad. Did I say bad? It just was average.
Well, when you say phone,
Joaquin Phoenix usually really goes. He goes for the moon, right? So
I mean, it's not a very nuanced character. It's a very simple.
This person on X updated their Pookie photos from their wallet. Oh, poor Yord and what was her other character's name? I forget.
Wow, it shows how memorable she was, huh?
Well, I remembered her a few episodes ago. Now I've forgotten. I forget her character's name. I know Yord. Yord made an impression.
Help you because this makes my point.
No, I like her character. I just forget her name. I'm not an example to make it a point on. I forget everything.
I don't remember.
You don't remember her character's name either?
Okay, there you go. That my point.
Darn it! What's her character? You say it, RJ. Say it.
No, this helps me make my point.
Something with a Q, right? Quintera or Quitra?
Quintera. Let me see. Oh, I can't remember her name.
And nobody in chat.
Jackie. Yord and Jackie. I like that name too.
Oh, Jackie, I was way off.
Such great characters, you can't even remember their names.
The Acolyte Nielsen ratings, Disney Star Wars fan base plummets by 75%. We don't have all the context.
You don't
have their numbers.
I have all the context.
Monster Squad reunion. I actually really like Monster Squad. I watched it because of Joe. Did anyone else here see Monster Squad?
Not familiar.
It's a fun movie.
Mm-hmm. I need to see this. Straight up e-ticket treat from the tribute store, the Jaws cake roll. Vanilla cake and cream soda flavored filling, and it's fantastic.
Where could you get that from?
Have you guys seen the new parade they have? The movie parade?
Yeah.
They had some actors.
That looks great. I'd want one of these.
Where could you buy that from?
That's the Universal Studios.
Oh,
yeah,
so it's like $17.
They have a brand new movie parade, and they have like actors playing like Marcus Brody and the mayor. It's pretty cool.
This is night. An Eastern Kentucky coal miner raced directly from his shift to take his son to a UK basketball game.
Aww,
that's nice. He wasn't going to misses the game for his son.
It's a rough life working in the coal mines.
He still takes his kid to the game. That's great. Here's some.
Oh my God, Soundwave! Oh, I love.
It's only $20 with Walmart Plus members. They have the 40th anniversary figures. If anyone collects figures, now's a good time to get them. They have Optimus Prime, Soundwave, decent price. Even Optimus Prime.
When did Walmart have a subscription service?
They do for groceries and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's weird.
But check it out.
God, I love Soundwave. He was my favorite.
Did Gotham do good with their villains?
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them.
What do they got? Willy Wonka in there?
Huh?
That's the Mad Hatter.
Oh, I thought that was Willy Wonka.
The Penguin, Hugo Strange, Joker, Riddler was my favorite.
Yeah, the two best for Penguin and Riddler. Those two they did the best with.
Yeah. Joker was okay for a while. Like, I like this actor, but they
really weird with Joker. They started doing
Scarecrow. I never saw the Scarecrow one.
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim. Maybe I could get this signed by the creator.
3.
Earthworm Jim got canceled. I still follow him on Twitter.
No, so what happened to Earthworm Jim 3?
Shut up.
Whatever happened?
It was supposed to be on the... Well, it would have been Earthworm Jim 4. Earthworm Jim 3 was on the N64.
My bad.
Earthworm Jim 4 was supposed to be on the Amico. And it was never actually being developed. It was all a scam. He did that just to get people to invest.
Because Amico means
friend. They never... Voltaire, all he did was have paid someone to make an animation and make it look like they were working on a game, and they weren't.
Yeah, it was all fake. All of it.
They never were working on it behind the scenes.
Well, how come everybody didn't sue him? Does he have any money?
No. He doesn't have any money left.
Here's Mondo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raph, and Ray Fillet. Interesting figures there.
What was that about Adam Driver? What was the thumbs upping?
It's just a GIF. I heard that Knights of Ren music again.
I really like him. He's the only good part of the sequels or prequel, whatever.
Oh, shoot. I want to know what this is. This is like Diddy Kong, but with Super Mario or Yoshi's Island.
You ever play the game Alex Kidd?
Yeah.
God, I love that game. That was a good game. That reminds
Look at Corn Sweat from the transition from Pearl to Superman. And they said that the director Ty West said that he was getting calls on when they were making Pearl for David about Superman. Now look at this. Boom! Look at that.
He looks like Wolverine.
HGH and steroids, everybody. Nothing wrong with it. They're all Hollywood uses them.
Man.
It is.
You don't know that it's not, RJ.
Listen, it's all these actors use HGH and steroids. If you think Hugh Jackman at 50 is getting as jacked as he is, there's nothing wrong with it. We'd all do it if we had that opportunity.
Look, they said steroids. And see,
you don't know it's steroids, though.
I do.
You don't know it's not.
I do know it's steroids.
I mean, if you could up your money that much, and you have professional doctors. The thing is, the people for example, not everyone in wrestling makes a lot of money, and they probably get some like cheap steroids from who knows where. The people surrounding the Hollywood industry really know what they're doing, right?
So listen to this. Okay, here I'm going to tell you guys a story. I have a friend who is an oncologist who went to one of the top medical schools in America. He is brilliant. He's a brilliant person. To get into one of the top medical schools in America is tough, and to be an oncologist is tough. Do you know what he says? Everybody should do at least one cycle of steroids in their life under medical monitoring to build a foundation of muscle because you can't replicate it in nature. All right? And apparently there's a group of doctors who do this, and that's what they do.
Yeah, but
it's not any more dangerous than
what I'm saying,
in my opinion, it's not any more dangerous than
when we say that someone is using steroids, it comes with a very negative connotation.
Yeah.
Like you're acting like it's not a good, like that substance is not viewed favorably.
As long as they're doing
it safely. It's the fake boobs for men. That's all it is.
As long as they're doing it safely, I'm okay with it. As long as it's not hurting anyone else. Like if they're competing and the other person doesn't have that opportunity.
I mean, the way that Voltaire described it, yeah, that's fine. You're using a substance approved by medical doctors and under medical supervision to build a muscle basis. Like that's fine. I don't think anyone.
Fourth, it's been a while. I appreciate you stopping by. He wants you on steroids. RJ's not taking steroids.
No. Yes, and Jade is 100% correct. He still has to put hours into the gym. But to get that level of gains, the steroids are what give you that Yeah, 100%. He's putting hours into the gym, but for God's sake, it's he's going to make a few $1 million out of these movies. He should be spending all his time in the gym.
There you go. Figure drawing said it. Zack Snyder's actors are all natural.
Oh my God! Come on.
Gunn is taking the cheap route. You hear that?
Come
and
on.
He's having his actors cheat with roids.
I hope that's
Cavill's all natural. Corn Sweat is cheating.
I hope that's not what we're implying, man.
Interesting. I mean, Cavill is not as extreme, but
Cavill definitely
Cavill does something for it.
No. If we're saying Corn Sweat used steroids, then we have to say Cavill used steroids because there's no way either.
Yeah, he did steroids. They all did. Look, do you think that Kumail? You know Kumail from
Okay, yeah, Kumail Nanjiani, yeah, I agree. He used steroids, and you can tell. You could tell when you look at his body, he used steroids.
He weighed like 140 pounds in Silicon Valley. In fact, I heard him on a podcast where he said if his weight goes above 152 pounds or something, he gets freaked out and stops eating. So he got gigantic. Don't tell me that
has GMOs in him. I need to get to sleep soon. I can't. We're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot steroid talk.
Jackie, if Jackie went to a birthday party, how would you wear her hat?
No, I like the first one much better. We got to use that for a thumbnail, Max, for the finale. Keep that. That's really good.
I want her to have her birthday party because she didn't get too many of them.
What
At least we don't know. Maybe she's thousands of years old. Who knows?
Good for you, Kate.
Put a shirt on, Yord. She's looking at Yord in the background. Put a shirt on.
I know. Happy birthday to a character that Max forgot the name of.
When Star Wars is girls on bikes.
God, that bike scene in Book of Boba Fett was so bad.
Ahsoka with Sabine was awesome though.
Do you guys remember that? The Vespa bike.
Oh my God,
rider?
That's when I knew.
I gotta admit, my favorite female bike rider here is Sabine. That was awesome. You know.
Yeah, it looked okay. I liked her with the long hair. I didn't like when they cut her hair like that, but yeah.
Explain a plot badly. Schizophrenic teen begins understanding robots, seeing ghosts, and listens to a talking frog urging him to kill his own dad. That's not as funny as I thought.
Come on now. No, I don't think that's very clever.
Here's an image of what Pedro Pascal might look like as Reed Richards.
I'm not sold on this.
I like the way this looks. We're probably going to be getting this in Comic-Con shortly, right?
I get a bad feeling that there's going to be a bomb in this Fantastic Four movie.
No, boo, Voltaire.
Why do you think
I got a bad feeling?
No,
because Pedro.
I'm genuinely curious. Why does Voltaire feel that way?
The stuff that I've seen
for context, Voltaire. For context, Marvel fans have been wanting Marvel Studios to make a Fantastic Four movie for decades. And this movie is going to be with an all-star cast, and it's going to have Galactus, and it's doing some this is a big movie for Marvel. This is the big one, you know. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's his casting just seems wrong for me for Reed Richards. But yeah, all that you said is correct. All that you said is correct, and I do like him as an actor.
Strange says Pedro should play Robbie Reyes.
No, he's way too old for Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider.
I love this. I love Pedro Pascal. I'm okay with him in most things.
Yeah,
I'd say let's wait for a trailer. That's what I'd say.
Here's reality and movie with Andy Serkis. You know. Here's some Hasbro Black series for the Inquisitor and a bounty hunter. What was that bounty hunter's name? I forgot.
Dracula.
Oh, they made him different looking for Halloween. Oh, okay. They made him look like a Frankenstein.
No, the bar isn't high at all, Jade. You're 100% right. So it should be pretty easy to beat the price.
I think this is going to be a great movie. Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh, We Live in Time. It's a romantic comedy. I think it's going to be like one of the classics.
Yeah, I think it's an R-rated romantic comedy about
R-rated. Oh, I like the sound of that.
I think
well, I mean, look how much chemistry they have in that poster. Two great actors.
Yeah, I think Andrew Garfield's underrated personally.
The trailer drops tomorrow, so we get to see it.
No, I would love to see this movie. I'm really looking forward to it. I think if you were going to put two actors that could have good chemistry, this is too solid casting. Like I would be shocked if it's not a good movie. It's 2024 and I'm still listening to 80s music. No, okay. If I ever had a kid, I would get one of these pillows. Actually, I should do this to Callie. She would rip that apart, though.
What do you guys think is the best Mario game ever made?
Super Mario World, I really like.
Yeah, Mario World's pretty good.
Mario 3 is really good.
The yellow one where you can be Princess Peach, the one that's not really a Mario game originally. What is that? Super Mario 2 or is that
Mario
3?
2? Mario 2.
I love Mario 2.
Anyone know Young Guns? I love Young Guns.
Oh my God, Young Guns and Young Guns 2 are two fantastic films.
I have them on VHS. I have some sealed. Voltaire.
Worth a rewatch, everybody. VHS
Men in
classic.
Black, Steelbook, 4K, Blu-ray and digital, $20.97 on Amazon.
I like that cover. The cover's nice.
Cover's good, yeah. This Game Boy looks awesome with a custom art there.
That's cool.
We're rounded. We're going to end exactly at 2 hours.
Spoilers.
Oh.
Well, you could show
This is completely unfair, Voltaire. I wanted to show this to you to get angry. How dare you, ex-user? This is completely not accurate whatsoever.
Do people actually buy these Tesla?
All right, so here's the
Voltaire,
deal.
Yes.
I have an announcement to make. I have to tell everybody. My reservation came in, okay? But it's for the Foundation series, which is you pay $20,000 more for a friggin' laser sketch thing that just says Foundation series. You know what I mean? For the first whatever. So I didn't pull the trigger. And as I'm seeing them on the road, I'm starting to waver a little bit, Elon.
No, Voltaire.
Oh,
I heard it.
I saw an electric Hummer up close.
I heard the back seat gives you a bidet right up, right there.
Yeah, it's very long. It's just we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I have time. I still have time, but I don't know.
I'm so disappointed you. I might cancel the mic drop show. That's
I was so sold on getting one.
I thought my co-host was going to be rocking a Cybertruck.
No, it's still number one, and I'm going to get it blacked out, and it's going to look like a Batmobile. But yes, people do drive those, and I will be getting one most likely.
Stay strong, Strange Marvel Sisters. Stay strong.
We'll see. But I'm not paying a $20,000 premium for it. Forget that.
Just to save.
I'll pray for you.
It's a very safe car.
Look at this awesome Funko Pop.
What is that, special edition?
Yeah, on Target.
Are you going to get that? Are you going to get back into that, Max?
That one looks cool though.
It does.
I like Kylo. I'm not a fan of the sequel trilogy that much, even though I'm going to rewatch it. Oh, here's the Walmart one. It's $48.99.
It's all plastic, man. The original Optimus had metal on them. I mean, I don't know.
Really?
You know how you can buy that one that transforms automatically? I feel like that's a better investment.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about like that really expensive one that's like super cool and like
possible leak from Todd McFarlane's Boys for Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I'm jealous of everyone going to San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to get so many exclusive toys. It's not fair.
Are you covering it?
We'll talk about that after if you want.
Okay.
Hey, shut up, Stephen King.
What? Shut up, Stephen King. Why?
Or didn't he also say The Flash is terrific? Didn't he do that?
Yeah, he said The Flash was the best superhero movie ever.
Yeah, shut up, Stephen King. Although he turned on Biden.
He did turn.
That's interesting. That's fascinating.
I know it's amazing. It's such an honor. I'm such a huge fan of his writing and the fact that he even knows that this trilogy exists. And
see, Stephen King is a fan of the X trilogy and Mia Goth.
Yeah, well, it made her happy, so I'm happy for her.
She's a good actress.
Amazing.
Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
I actually like Catherine Hahn
as
a
Catherine
talk show.
Hahn?
Yes, for Agatha, I think she should take over.
But is she hosting the Jimmy Kimmel show?
Yes, they do that sometimes. Guest hosts. I actually like her better there than Agatha. I wish she was.
Anyone's better than Jimmy Kimmel.
I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, I can't hate Jimmy Kimmel too much. He is a Las Vegas native like me. So
I like Jimmy Kimmel. I think he's a hypocrite. Like, I know people, he would get, if it wasn't him, if he wasn't a supreme lefty, he would get canceled for stuff he did before. But I still like him. I think he's funny. But I actually like her as a talk show host, honestly.
I like her. She's good.
Who, Catherine Hahn?
I like them both, but I think Catherine Hahn's good.
But he's also been praising it nonstop. This trilogy.
Yeah, him and Ty have a very special relationship too, which is Caught a Witness.
Oh, does that mean Ty West is going to direct something in Stephen King's back catalog?
Direct like one of his books, or I mean, I would get to that.
That would be
interesting.
I don't know.
That may be a hint. That may be a hint. Maybe giving a hint that they're pretty close. That could easily happen.
Yeah, and he's been a huge fan of this trilogy, and it's amazing.
Have you produced it from the beginning?
I want to see what she does next. Okay, kids, it's time to start your journey into cinema. This one's called Hereditary. No, parents, don't show A24
especially in the car, especially while you're in the car. My God,
that's one I never want to see. I never want to see Hereditary. Never.
Oh, have you seen it?
No, the trailer freaked me out.
Okay, it's good, Max, but it might be too much for you.
There's
a scene, you can handle a movie like Midsummer.
Listen, there's a scene involving a car. I won't get into it, but
okay.
It's a rough scene, but there's another movie. The director, he made a movie called Midsummer, Max. You can handle that movie.
They made a Super Monkey Ball monkey for a ball.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a controller too.
It's a controller.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you.
I like that game.
It's like a controller where you control the ball.
Sega should have done this. This guy figured it out.
That probably would have been really expensive, though.
If you had this in the arcade now at Dave & Buster's, come on, Sega. Contact this dude. Make this happen.
Good for him.
Yeah, fans are pretty cool. Fans can make cool stuff sometimes.
Here is a lore-accurate Django.
Oh, man.
From Mace, yeah.
MCU
phases 1 through 3, MCU phases 4 through 5.
That's factually correct.
That's correct?
Yeah.
It's going to get better, though. It's going to get better.
That's RJ's theory.
You don't think it's going to get better, Voltaire?
Oh, here's stories from Corn Sweat.
On a Perp show the other day that they might be taking a change in how they handle things. Is
I wanted to get to the Superman news and then we'll end. So here's happy birthday, the most gorgeous smile the big screen will ever see, who's actual life superhero. There's David Corn Sweat sleeping. Glenn Powell, shortly after being adopted, joined the cast of Twisters and was, I guess they said Twisters.
Yeah, I'm talking about the dog. What Superman news?
Of course, it broke in half because Mace Windu was broken in half. All right.
Oh yeah, go back up.
Here we go. What's this?
I was gonna say, yeah, these are all coming out in 2026. It's gonna be a big year for movies.
For Dune Messiah?
No, so yeah, 2026 we got Shrek 5, which was just announced, Dune 3, Batman Part 2, Toy Story 5, Supergirl, and Mandalorian and Grogu.
Mm-hmm.
So Batman Part 2 has a release date?
Yes, October 2026.
I'm excited for all those. I generally get joy out of this. Look how happy everyone surrounding Superman Legacy is. Look at this. Hey. That dog's awesome too.
My God! Hey!
The dog is barking like crazy. I thought I saw her with Lois too.
Hey! Yeah, she's barking with Lois too.
Hey! She's like a gospel singer.
Hey! James Gunn, stop the world.
James Gunn, stop torturing that little dog, please.
What dog is that?
Hey! My God!
There's Green Lantern in the back. What's his name? I forget.
Oh, Nathan Fillion.
Well, I forget the Lantern he plays.
Nathan Fillion.
No, I know Nathan Fillion. What Lantern?
Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner.
Oh.
Yeah. Someone did something cool with the, Superman holding up a taxi. Let me see. That was awesome. I love that scene.
Are we gonna talk about Xbox Game Pass increasing their prices?
I was going to, but Nicolas Cage says he's terrified of AI. What are you going to do with my body and face when I'm dead? And My Time to Shine Hello says probably something like this in Flash.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Honestly, yeah, James Gunn is honoring the past of Warner Bros. Way better than they did in the Flash. That was bad. That just does not look good. Okay. I thought you might like this, RJ, because you like that weird shirt stuff with the gnome.
Oh yeah, I did see this.
Corre, Batman! Corre! Você me pega, garoto! Corre, Batman!
Okay, it's just weird. That's just sad.
What's up with people? Like, what? That is like people are just doing funny stuff at malls now, just dressing up and doing funny stuff.
What's this about? Looks like James Gunn is noticing all the fan arts combining Robert Pattinson's Batman and David Cornsweet's Superman. Is CGH spending all his time on Twitter doing fan art? But he liked one of them. He liked one of them, apparently.
Well, you can go. Yeah, he liked that question.
I don't think it's going to happen, though. Can't wait for this matchup with Superman versus Lobo. As soon as we get to Lois, then when? Because I'm looking for what? Zoe Kravitz and Robert Pattinson for Wonderland magazine. Is this new?
No, that's from 2022.
Good God, how did I miss that? Sheesh, Catwoman.
She was a good Catwoman.
Yeah, she is. We might see her again. All right, here we go.
Oh, we'll go back up. What was that? Pepsi.
This is what you want. It's a Mario Pepsi. It must be old.
Are those real?
I think so.
Oh,
maybe in a different country. Vito.
Japanese. That's Japanese for sure.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Asahi is a great beer, everybody.
What is this?
Oh, there's a high def version on the Deadpool page. If you want to find it.
I don't need a high def because if I do a clip out, it's better if it's not. All right, let me. I can't do this.
You're explaining to Bachelor Nation why our movie is the perfect date movie while holding this.
They showed this ad. They showed this ad during the Bachelor.
$3 billion. I'm telling you.
I don't think it's $3 billion.
Does the Bachelor still get a lot of views? Wow.
Yes, The Bachelorette. Yeah, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. Absolutely.
49-year-old women are super important demo for us. No cap. What? No cap. What does that mean? It's what all of my fellow Gen Zers say. Slay, FR, trauma, Genergy, 4-hour work week, quiet quitting. But the point is, I'm out of here. All right.
He's not Gen Z.
I'll handle this. Hey Nation, Deadpool here again to tell you that our movie has everything you love. To really complex relationships.
There you go.
It's on brand for the theme of this show.
And in the end, well, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite a payday for us. You promised me the Bachelorette was coming. I made a lot of promises, buddy, and I'll tell you, you are delivering.
I mean, the marketing for this is insane.
Your theory, though, Max. Your thumbnail and your theory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, and there's Katy Perry. Oh, what's this about? I don't have time for that. I'm trying to look for Lois. Where are you, Lois? There was a video with
there.
That's Katy Perry. No, that's Katy Perry.
And she looks terrific.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, this is all stuff with the dog.
Whose dog is that?
I think that's Michaela Hoover's. I think
this is Hawk Girl's dog.
No, I think it's Cat Grant's dog. I think it's Michaela Hoover's dog.
I am more excited for Lois than Superman. I gotta be real.
She looks great.
This is Cat Grant, and I don't forget his character's name.
Lombard.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey!
There we go. We saw that already. They look like they're having a blast. I'm very happy for the cast. And I think that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
So thank you so much, RJ and Voltaire, for everyone staying in the chat, making the mic drop and Power Hour and Have You Met and To the Max and Tape Hunters And I think I'm actually going to do another show tomorrow, start another show with Joe called Crazy Mad.
What's that?
I was going to talk to Joe about it. I'm like, do you just want to do a show or do you want to do a debate show? Because me and him usually disagree. Crazy Mad debates. And like, I'll open the mailbox or mailbag for that, for me and some topics for me and Joe to debate that we know we're going to disagree on. You know, I'll see what he wants to do.
First topic, does Shazam suck?
Okay. Yeah, see? CJH would be all up in that bag because he tried to get CJH popped in the member stream right before me and Brian. You know, Brian's very serious about watching Hot D Watch Party with me. We watch it together every Sunday night. So he brings up the Wonder Woman thing right before it's ready to start. He says, "Hey Joe, do you think Gal Gadot's still Wonder Woman?" And CJH, like, what the hell did you do, bro? We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking, but tomorrow we can maybe. Okay, so who wants to do the outro? No.
Good night and good luck, everyone.